Hello, friends. It's our second take of Hexagram 21. Must be decisive, taking action. Be doing it again. Theme here, decisive action, justice, and removing obstacles. Take care of business. Before we begin, I kindly ask you to take a moment to like or subscribe to your favorite channel, which is Media E-Class. Thank you. Hexagram 21, referred to as biting through, encourages us to reflect on the significance of decisive action in the quest for justice and the elimination of obstacles. James Bird, MBA, has selected this theme to emphasize the necessity of taking clear and intentional. 1 second. Again, James Bird, the VA has selected this theme to emphasize the necessity of taking clear and intentional steps when confronted with challenges. Yeah, picture a situation where you must fight through something tough. This serves as a metaphor for overcoming difficulties with unwavering determination. Here are key points to focus on: decisive action when faced with obstacles. Hesitation may lead to missed opportunities or extended extended struggles. Justice is essential to ensure that our decisions are fair and just for others and for ourselves, that is, and others involved. Removing obstacles, recognizing and addressing what hinders our progress is vital for both personal and professional development. We explore the obstacles, or should I say, as we explore oracles interpretation further, we will discover how these themes of action and justice are illustrated through the elements of thunder and fire. All there, let's smoothly transition to the next slide about the oracle. Hexagram 21, Shiki, hiding through. Lower trigram, depicted by thunder. The upper trigram is fire. And it confront obstacles directly. Again, confront obstacles directly, head on. The current slide introduces us to the hexagram known as hiding through, which is represented by the Chinese term Shiki. Let's start by exploring the meaning behind the trigram. The lower trigram is thunder. The upper trigram is fire. Together, they symbolize the act of confronting obstacles directly. This hexagram teaches us the importance of decisiveness and the necessity of addressing challenges head on. It's about cutting through difficulties with precision and determination. And we have both thunder and fire. We have the energy and focus needed to tackle problems. This combination urges us to be proactive rather than passive in our approach. We further emphasize the need for action and the directness, that is, be direct, head on. Remember, key takeaway here is to meet your challenges with clarity and courage. This sets the stage for the insights we'll explore next about justice and fair actions. We prepare to transition to the next slide. Remember, talking about hiding through thunder beneath fire, front obstacles directly. The judgment. With the judgment, we see hiding through as success. It is favorable to let justice be administrated, act firmly and fairly. Judgment here emphasizes the success that comes from confronting our challenges head on. Phrase hiding through as success. This suggests that we tackle problems with determination, that is, you're likely to achieve favorable outcomes. Be direct. It's important to highlight the call for justice to be administrated. This means we should act with both fairness and firmness in our personal and professional lives. Ensuring that our actions are just and balanced is crucial for maintaining integrity and trust, team trust. As we move forward, remember that acting decisively and fairly not only resolves current issues, but also sets the precedent for how challenges should be approached in the future. It's about creating a culture where fairness and firmness walk hand in hand. The image, with the image we're talking thunder and lightning, symbol of sharp plus clarity. Leaders enforce rules with clear consequences. In this slide, these are lead into the imagery of thunder and lightning, powerful symbols that represent both sharp and clarity. Pause for a moment that you imagine how lightning, as it may be, his brother and I, lightning struck a pine tree, or what some people were saying. and it changed their mind. I'm thinking, just as the fellow, the mugger I knew pointed a gun and it didn't go off. But a bit later, he was struck by lightning. God be with him. I'll let that sink in. It all is God, I believe. Imagine the raw energy and the sadness and suddenness of a storm. This is what we mean by shock. It's the ability to capture attention and initiate swift change. And here, clarity comes from the lightning that illuminates the path ahead, much like how clear, decisive leadership can illuminate the way forward for a team. In practice, leaders who harness this energy are those who enforce rules with transparency and ensure that consequences are understood by all. This approach does not just maintain order, but it also instills respect and fairness within the group. Walked away, and one man was speaking for the group. Be with it. And them change their mind. Lightning struck a pine tree. I was very close. Leadership insight. Address problems directly. Enforce accountability. Remove obstacles fully. Avoid delay. Leadership insight. We believe into the core of effective leadership. Let's focus on a few pivotal strategies that can transform challenges to opportunities. Ability to move forward. Firstly, addressing problems directly is crucial. Issues arise, deal with them head on rather than letting them fester. This proactive approach not only prevents escalation but also builds trust in your team. Next, enforcing accountability is vital by establishing clear expectations and holding individuals responsible, fostering culture of integrity and reliability. It's about setting the tone that everyone is committed to achieving their best. Again, it's about setting the tone that everyone is committed to achieving their best, better and better, unlocking the bottlenecks, increasing productivity is what we want. Finally, removing obstacles fully and avoiding delay are key actions that leaders must embrace. By swiftly eliminating barriers, You enable your team to work more efficiently and maintain momentum towards your goals. Doing this, remember, goal is led with decisiveness and clarity, ensuring that your actions align with the values and vision of your organization. Smile with it. Business application, compliance enforcement, conflict resolution, ethical leadership, operational clarity is what we're after. Let's dive into how these principles can be applied directly to your business operations. First, compliance enforcement is key. Quality assurance. It's about ensuring that all team members understand and adhere to the set guidelines and regulations. This not only helps maintaining order, but also fosters a culture of accountability. Again, about quality assurance. Whether it be service or product, it be good. Next, consider conflict resolution. It's crucial to address conflicts head on and resolve them efficiently. This not only prevents disruption, but also promotes a harmonious work environment. Remember this, effective conflict resolution is about listening, understanding, and finding a mutually beneficial solution. Moving on to ethical leadership, which is about leading by example, by maintaining high ethical standards. You inspire trust and integrity within your team. Your actions set the tone for the entire organization, encouraging others to follow suit. Be the mentor. Finally, operational clarity ensures that everyone knows their roles and responsibilities. This clarity reduces confusion, increases productivity, as each team member can focus on their tasks with confidence. As experienced personnel, without doubt, applying these elements, you enhance the overall effectiveness and integrity of your business. Personal reflection. You move towards the end of this presentation. You want to ask yourself, what am I avoiding? Where must I act decisively? What requires resolution right now? The expedient. This slide focuses on personal reflection, an essential part of effective leadership. Let's take a moment to reflect on a few holding questions. First, consider, what am I avoiding? This question encourages us to face any issues or tasks we've been hesitant to tackle. Next question. Ask yourself, where must I act decisively? Identifying these areas can help us prioritize actions that require immediate attention and decisiveness. Now, lastly, next question. Think about what requires resolution now, right now. By addressing this, we can ensure that pressing matters are not just recognized but also resolved promptly. These reflections help us align our actions with our leadership goals, ensuring that we're proactive rather than reactive. Be decisive. Strategic guidance, we're talking here. What to do. Again, be decisive. Act with fairness. Want to avoid delay and emotional reactions. Letting personal override professional decision making. Strategic guidance is essential for ensuring successful outcomes in any business or personal endeavor. Let's take a closer look at what actions we should take and what we should avoid. First, it's crucial to be decisive. Making prompt decisions can help steer projects and goals in the right direction without unnecessary delays. Additionally, always strive to act with fairness. This means considering the perspectives of all involved parties and ensuring that decisions are not just, or should I say, decisions are just equitable. On the flip side, it's important to avoid actions that could hinder progress, move away from stagnation. Specifically, try to avoid delays in decision making. They can lead to missed opportunities and again stagnation. Furthermore, steer clear of emotional reactions, which can cloud judgment and lead to decisions that may not be in the best interest of the situation. Remember this, being strategic is about balancing decisiveness with fairness and avoiding pitfalls that can derail your progress. Keeping these points in mind, we can navigate challenges more effectively and achieve our objectives with greater clarity and conviction. Closing thought: progress requires clarity in action. Fight through obstacles to move forward. Be decisive. Conclusion: embracing progress through clarity and action. What we're talking here. As we conclude, let's reflect on this key idea. It is progress demands both clarity and action. Consider how clarity can light the way ahead, helping us recognize obstacles as mere challenges to tackle with decisive action rather than barriers that impede our progress. Once more, Johnny invites you to take a moment to relax and strive your favorite channel right now. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now then, let's talk a little bit more about the expression fight through. Obstacles encourages us to face challenges directly with determination and resilience. Fight through the obstacles encourages us to face challenges directly with determination and resilience. It's about breaking through any hesitations and doubts that may prevent us from reaching our goals. Moving forward, keep in mind that taking action with clarity not only moves us forward, but also ensures we are heading in the right direction. This way, not that way. Let's adopt this mindset and keep pushing towards our aspirations. Remember that each step, no matter how small, is a step closer to achieving our dreams. To navigate through life's complexities, making informed decisions, and embracing growth opportunities with open hearts and minds. Keep that mindset intact. To all who are on this journey of personal professional development, know that you are not alone. You are all learning, all pupils and teachers, evolving and striving for better versions of ourselves, get better and better. So let's support each other, share our insights, celebrate our successes, no matter how big or small. Let's do that. Now, in closing, embrace the clarity of purpose and the power of proactive action. Be decisive, be prompt. That is, together these elements form the cornerstone of meaningful progress. Each deliberate choice, let's move forward confidently welcoming the future, all the possibility it holds. Again, thank you for joining me in this reflection. May your path be illuminated with clarity, but guided by purposeful action. Thank you.